one today. Somebody popped me a picture of a set that was very similar to this and asked me if there was a cheat way to reproduce it. So I've had a go with gel polish and the pressed powder into the tacky layer technique, and I'm going to show you how I did that. Please excuse my nails. I am a nail tech in lockdown with all the tools and none of the time. So and I'm also a biter, so you'll have to just excuse those for the moment. I've started off by doing a base colour with girly gel polish from WowBao. It's a perfect pink, it's a really lovely cool colour. I'm going to pop on a layer of that onto the practice tip and then give that a cure. Once that's done, I'm going to pop on a layer of the base coat. In previous videos I've shown you how to use the base gel as a blooming gel before, and that's what we're going to do with it at the moment. I'm going to use this to float on some really bright colours to get that sort of marbled smoky effect at the tip. So on the palette I've got WOW Yellow, WOW Orange and WOW Pink. I'm going to use the 11mm striper brush from the WowBao brush set, and these are really good brushes, really perfect. The other one is the 5mm and it's a detailer brush and it's really beautiful to work with as well. So using the WOW gels, I'm just going to do some sort of random squiggly lines at the ends, and with the blooming gel underneath, it's going to help them marble together. It's going to help you give a bit more of a feathered edge where you want the ombre. And what I wanted to achieve with this look, and in fact the picture that was sent to me, was that everything was quite soft and it was quite merged together and a kind of smoky, pretty effect. And it was very soft and subtle, but the brights gave it that kind of striking effect. So I'm just working those colours together with the brush a little bit, dabbing at the edges, kind of mixing them on the nail, and having that layer of base coat underneath the colours really helps you to be able to move those colours around. It helps you to float them around, it helps you to feather them together, it gives you a bit more movement, and without that coat of base coat, and you can do it without the coat of base coat if you want to have one layer less, because as you'll see this method does make you add layers on, and on gel polish clients you may not want to add as many layers, so you might want to just skip that one. But I found personally for me having that layer of the base coat underneath just helped me achieve the look that I was going for a lot easier. It was a lot less fuss and hassle, although it does look like I'm really faffing around on that nail, and this was my first attempt at doing these as well, so I'm quite pleased with how it came out, despite the amount of faffing that there actually is going on, and I'm pretty sure that I will move on to the next step in a minute. Who can say? There we go, ta-da! Right, so you're going to want to cure that, give that a full cure. But once it comes out of the lamp, don't take the tacky layer off. We want the tacky layer. And this step, I'm going to use WOW Orange and WOW Pink acrylic powders. Like the previous video, I'm going to use a pigment brush, and I'm just going to pop some of the powder into the same colours. So the WOW Pink powder I'm going to push into the WOW Pink gel, and the WOW Orange I'm going to push into there. I didn't use the yellow because the yellow was, although all the colours are bright enough, I wanted to tone the yellow down. I think you can see me put some of the pink or the orange actually over that yellow as well, just to tone it down a tiny bit. And again, you don't actually need to do this step. If you're happy with the way that that gel marbling looks, just go on to the next step. Totally ignore me, that's fine. I'm fine with that. I'm used to it, it's okay, I'm all good. So wipe the excess off, or brush the excess off, and then you want to add a coat of the base gel again, the whole way over the nail. What this does is it secures your powders onto the nail. Make sure you get all the edges, trap all that powder in, and then it also gives you a tacky layer to work from once that's cured as well. So I'm taking Girly acrylic, which is exactly the same colour as Girly the gel polish, which is the colour that you did originally. It doesn't have to be the same colour. It does work better if it is, or an incredibly close colour. Don't go darker with the powder. If you are using different colours, go slightly darker with the gel and then lighter with the powder. But what we're going to do is use that tacky layer of the base coat seal to just pop a layer of the powder and press it into the tacky layer where you want your ombre line to be. So at the moment I can see the line, even though I feathered that into the line of base gel, and I don't want there to be a harsh line. I want there to be a really smooth ombre, and I want it to be all soft and smoky and all pretty and pastel-y and then neon at the end, and I want it to, that's how I want the look to be. If you're happy to have a bit more of a line there, then you can stop at this point and top coat. But what I'm doing now is I am popping on another layer of base gel. I'm giving that a cure. That's now cured because I'm a ninja and can cure within a second because my editing skills are amazing, obviously. And I'm going in again with the powder. You can layer up as many times as you want or need. I think I did 3 layers of the powder to soften this line. Definitely go all over your pink, because obviously where you're adding product and it is a acrylic powder, you don't want to have a step in your product. So if you just go across that line 3 times and then base gel and acrylic and base gel and acrylic, you'll end up with a bump. So to keep it nice and smooth and consistent, I'm actually going all the way down the nail, because having that slightly extra layer of the pink softened all of the lines of the neons up even more. As I said, I think I'll go in again, but I could have left it at this point. It really depends on your preference, your client's preference, whether you're happy with the look of it or, you know, whatever's going on. I mean, that's really beautiful there, but obviously I like to faff about, and if you're watching my videos or lives on Facebook, then you'll know I just, you know, more is more. So I'm going in again with another coat, and I'm going all the way down the nail, all over those brights, and all the way up to the top cuticle area, or the base, or, well, whatever you call it. It's the top of the screen. And then brushing off the excess, and then I'm really happy with that blend. So once I've brushed all of the excess off, I'm going to top coat it and just go straight in with top coat. The base coat underneath that is already cured because you're pushing into the tacky layer. So I'm going to pop a top coat on that. I'm using WowBao matte top coat, which is a no wipe, and it is like velvet, absolutely beautiful. And this is the finished product. I'm super happy with it. I was super happy with the full set that I created after this play around. Let me know if you recreate, and let me know how you get on. Also pop in the comments if there's anything else you want me to see, and until next time, see you later.